Did they just kill off Joey?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the worst ways shows addressed a character's absence when an actor left. We're excluding characters who were written off because an actor died, although many shows have dropped the ball in that department. Spoilers.
Carrie, for the first time in my life, I felt peace. Real peace.
Jeff Garlin as Murray Goldberg, the Goldbergs. Jeff Garlin spent nearly a decade playing the Goldberg family's chair-dwelling patriarch.
The man parking his pants at the front door, that's my dad, Murray Goldberg.
TV's mine!
Ever since his last heart attack, he became determined to exercise, eat better, and not yell so much.
During season 9, Garlin exited the sitcom amid accusations of inappropriate behavior on set. In addition to filling the void with pre-existing footage, the old out-of-town-on-business trope was used. When the time came to walk Erica down the aisle, though, they resorted to cringy CGI and a stand-in whose face was awkwardly hidden. Season 10 commenced with the revelation that Murray passed away, although they skipped over the initial grieving period. But hey, this made leeway for Field of Dreams references.
I knew it was crazy, but do you ever look around and see him in everything? All the time. He made us who we are. Sometimes we're not doing anything at all. Yeah, he had a real hands-off parenting style.
The show already lost one major character when actor George Segal died. It couldn't afford to lose another, making us wish the show simply ended the previous season.
Just a few months ago, out of nowhere, we lost my dad. We will always love you, Dad. Always.
Alicia Debnam Carey as Lexa, the 100.
I am not letting you die. There's nothing you can do now.
Even if you never caught an episode of this dystopian drama, chances are you've at least seen images of Lexa.
Your desire for peace is true. Break him out. Later we will talk. In the meantime, your friend will be used to send a message.
Despite only being a recurring role, Lexa became one of the show's most recognizable faces, not to mention an LGBTQIA+ icon. Actress Alicia Debnam Carey was in high demand, as she also landed a main role on Fear the Walking Dead around this time.
Cover me!
While Debnam Carey pulled double duty for a while, she could only commit so much time to the 100. The showrunners thus decided in season 3 to give Lexa a tragic death, which didn't go over well with fans. In fact, it's become the go-to example for the bury your gays trope, something the show was never able to move past.
I can't let this stay going on. No. No, I won't accept that. You're right, Clark. Life is about more than just surviving.
Suzanne Summers as Chrissy Snow, Three's Company.
Yeah, I never even saw it coming.
Well, that makes us even. I never saw it going.
That's not funny.
Three's Company made stars of its initial trio, with Suzanne Summers being a breakout. Summers felt she was worth more than her salary, demanding her $30,000 per episode be increased 5 times, along with a piece of the profits. When her request was rejected, Summers left, but she still had a contract to fulfill.
Chrissy?
Chrissy, he knocked the stuffing out of your teddy bear. Hit him!
Chrissy spent most of season 5 out of town, occasionally calling her roommates.
Hi, hello. Chrissy, hi. Folks okay?
It was a phoned-in phasing out. Usually popping up in closing tags, Summers went from co-lead to glorified cameo.
Oh, Jack, the most wonderful thing happened to me yesterday. You're just gonna die when you find out about it.
Well, Chrissy, that's great. What is it?
Oh, I can't tell you.
Summers wouldn't appear in the season's final few episodes, or the rest of the series for that matter. Jenny Lee Harrison filled in as Chrissy's cousin Cindy, who in turn was substituted with Priscilla Barnes's Terry.
I'm so sorry, Jack. I did it again.
Cindy, do you know what you've done?
Yeah, I forgot to look before I opened the door. I'm so sorry, Jack. I'll never do it again.
Stop apologizing. You saved our lives.
I did?
Yes, Cindy, yes. This guy here, he came and robbed my flower shop, and then he came here tonight to kill us all.
Misha Barton as Marissa Cooper, the OC.
So what are you doing here? Seriously.
Seriously?
Marissa Cooper wasn't anyone's favorite OC character, but she was an important one who deserved better. The writing was on the wall that season 3 would be the last for Misha Barton, who was interested in pursuing new horizons.
Oh, you wanna rent a yacht? We totally should.
More like work on one. See, my dad is captain of this yacht that's sailing to the Greek islands, and he says they need extra crew members. So he asked me if I wanted to go.
The producers presented Barton with two options. Marissa could sail off into the sunset with the door left open for her return, or she could be killed off.
You think it's the stupidest idea ever, right?
It appeared Marissa might get a happy ending with her father inviting her to move to Greece. On her way to the airport, though, Marissa dies in a tragic car accident.
Brian, look out!
The creative team saw this as a bold move that could increase ratings. Instead, it was a rage quit moment, with the following season being the last.
Marissa.
I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not some victory mark.
Dan Stevens as Matthew Crawley, Downton Abbey. Dan Stevens was prepared to start a new chapter by the end of Downton Abbey's third series.
I'm dancing a jig. I feel like I swallowed a box of fireworks.
With Matthew Crawley being such a beloved character and an integral part of the show's early success, creator Julian Fellowes suggested reducing Stevens' role with room for his return. Stevens wanted a clean break, however. That's what he got, with Matthew dying in a car crash right after Mary welcomed their son into the world.
And I wonder what I've done to deserve it.
I agree. But then we don't always get our just desserts.
While Fellowes argued that he didn't have a choice but to kill Matthew off, his exit didn't have to feel so random. It was also repetitive, as Sybil also died that year after giving birth. Downton Abbey continued, and Stevens' career is still doing great, but fans never got over Matthew's sudden exit.
You better go and tell them. But first, I think I've earned a decent kiss.
You certainly have.
Emmy Rossum as Fiona Gallagher, Shameless.
Hi, Max.
Listen, zoning on that lot you're a partner in got approved. I don't remember exactly how much you have in the partnership.
100.
What if I bought you out now? Call you in the morning, we'll get it done.
Fiona was the glue, or at least the tape, that held the Gallaghers together. Emmy Rossum was ready to leave at season 9's conclusion. To an extent, we can see why now was the time for Fiona to move on.
What are you gonna do with it? Buy a new building?
Oh, hell no. Fool me once.
So what now?
Well, I quit my job at the gas station.
Damn right.
And now I don't know. I feel like I got a second chance.
And a third, and a fourth.
Fiona's siblings had mostly grown up, and new opportunities were coming her way. What we didn't buy is that Fiona left without bidding her siblings a proper farewell. Yeah, it was nice that she gave them half of her $100,000, but skipping her goodbye party because it would be too sad just didn't sit well.
I'm scared. And now I'm crying.
When would you leave?
Now.
These kids already had one maternal figure who abruptly left. The fact that Fiona never came back to visit over the final 2 seasons also seemed out of character.
Fiona? Fiona? Hey!
Kevin Costner as John Dutton, Yellowstone.
Son, there's...
I don't want to hear it.
I'm not trying
I don't want to hear it.
Well, goddamn it, maybe you need to hear it, son. Because every day it's something new with you.
Kevin Costner was the face of this ratings juggernaut, although he didn't expect the series to eat up so much of his time. Costner agreed to return as John Dutton for a 5th and final season. The 2023 Hollywood labor disputes caused the production to be delayed longer than anticipated. Eager to produce his passion project Horizon, Costner exited halfway through the season. While he clashed creatively with co-creator Taylor Sheridan, Costner said he was open to returning down the line if certain conditions were met.
Okay. Let's go pick a spot.
Instead, Sheridan burned a bridge, lazily having John Dutton be murdered off-screen.
Hey.
Casey!
What do you know?
I know nothing. But I know he's gone.
Well, if you know nothing, how do you know that?
Sheridan claims that John was always going to meet a tragic end, but without Costner's involvement, it was hardly the send-off that a cowboy deserved.
If you were investigating this as a homicide, what would you be looking for?
This is not a homicide.
But if you were treating it as such, what would you look for?
Cindy Williams as Shirley Feeney, Laverne and Shirley.
I'm getting married! Oh, in that case, take the house, not the cash. Laverne!
The show is called Laverne and Shirley. You can't have one without the other. Well, that's not the way Paramount saw it. When Cindy Williams became pregnant, her new contract stipulated that she work on her due date. Refusing to sign, Williams departed the sitcom. She only appeared in the first 2 episodes of season 8, which reveals that Shirley is getting married to an army medic named Walter Meany,
Walter and I are getting married.
who we never see outside of his body cast.
Shirley, you take Walter to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love and to cherish in joy and in sorrow, so long as you both shall live.
I do.
In the final season's 3rd episode, we learn that Shirley skipped town with her new hubby without even bidding Laverne a proper farewell. She just left a brief letter behind. While Laverne later finds more pages, it was still an empty note to go out on.
Laverne, I couldn't wait for you to get back from the dance. Walter got transferred and I decided to go with him. I don't know when we'll be back, so this is goodbye.
Go on.
I can't.
Oh, I understand. Too personal.
No, that's all she wrote.
Jean Stapleton as Edith Bunker, Archie Bunker's place.
Hey, Joey, you gonna give Grandpa a kiss?
No.
Edith Bunker was the heart and soul of All in the Family. When Jean Stapleton expressed her desire to leave after 9 seasons, creator Norman Lear agreed the show should go out on top. CBS thought otherwise, as the sitcom was still pulling in high numbers. The compromise was a new show called Archie Bunker's Place.
Why ain't you two racing for the door?
Although the series focused on Archie's work life at the bar, Edith dropped by on 5 occasions before dying from a stroke off-screen. This made for a poignant storyline, but Edith's death ultimately felt like a cruel sacrifice to the ratings gods.
You had no right to leave me that way. Without giving me just one more chance to say I love you.
Nobody wanted to see Archie move on without Edith. Lear himself was reluctant to go through with the decision, feeling like he was killing a real person.
I ain't signing no death claim. You're a big company. Can't you just leave me alone and do what I'm asking you to do? Send it out there to my daughter.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Charlie Sheen as Charlie Harper, 2.5 Men.
Do me a favor, a little less looking out, a little more moving out.
You're right, screw him.
Between salary disputes, clashes with the creators, highly publicized substance use, and legal battles, Charlie Sheen's departure from 2.5 Men was one of the messiest in TV history. When the show returned for its 9th season following a hiatus, the bad blood was on full display at Uncle Charlie's funeral.
Charlie lived life on his own terms and never apologized for who he was.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Why can't we see the body?
While it is kind of funny just how mean-spirited Charlie's exit is, it all goes downhill with the arrival of Ashton Kutcher as his replacement.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just trying to drown myself.
The next 4 years felt like a bad dream, culminating with a revelation that Charlie might not be dead after all.
But there's nothing about his death.
How's that possible?
Did you ever see the body?
There was no body. The man was hit by a train. All that was left was a meat smoothie and a couple of teeth.
If the train didn't do Charlie in, though, the piano did. Nobody won here, except for the CBS executives who squeezed every cent they could get.
Winning.
Which TV exit enraged you the most? Let us know in the comments.
That's it?
That's it. No love, you always come, Shirley.
No hugs and kisses with the XX and the 00? She always did that.
She didn't even sign her name, and make that silly little happy face over the eye.